Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Monster. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, not fight.
You ready? You ready?
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. And they separate.
Nice strike.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
And they are exchanging leather early. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
I mean, Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on display.
Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to...
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Trying to stay in this fight. 27 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Again, back into this position.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Well, missed on that one. Gets the elbow up into the target. Oh, nice counter punch there as he continues to make good use of this advantage and reach.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Some nice back and forth action here. Knee to the body, blocked. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down with the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
McGregor gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Oh, collar tie. Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands on top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. And they separate. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
McGregor gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Battling for hooks. And he landed the right hand there.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Oh, elbow to the head in the clinch. That one landed flush by McGregor. Rips the body there for good measure. Beats the elbow there. Oh, misses with the jab.
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks. What a punch.
Single collar tie now. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Great, no more strikes.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Okay, ready? Now, 2. You ready? So fight.
Nice punch by McGregor. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to check these, man.
Check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up.
Just out of range with that left hook. Both fighters throwing heat now.
There's no tell on that leg kick. Nice punch there. Big head kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Huge knee lands to the tie punch.
Just out of range with that strike. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his pulling. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Big punch lands over the south. How's he gonna follow this?
Got the single collar tie. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. McGregor gets caught by that elbow. It doesn't look like there's a cut, but he'd be wise to get those hands up.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, nice kick to the head. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, nice job by him there to get the takedown. I would think that gets the Olympian's stamp of approval.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What a fantastic job of getting the takedown when you need it.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by McGregor. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity at pitch. He's throwing these ground strikes. It's starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Good punch lands.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. How good is that right hand? Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's gotta feel pretty good if you're a fighter, you put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. Go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp. What a wrestler. That was an amazing takedown. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here. And that will do it!
Holy smokes!
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You can tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he could get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish.